Chat. What now? What now, bruh? What have I done? What have I done? It's over. I have fully link leveled my box. It's done. We're done. It's over. That's it. It's GG. Whole box is link leveled. Yep. I have no characters in my box who are not link. Okay. 3,388. This button right here is all of my max level link characters. 3,388. Again, as I've said many times, I don't have like just like, you know, like Toon Rami, some of these guys, stuff like that. Just for like Ultimate Gohan right here, right? Like he's gonna EZ eventually, and then he will go up to SA25, right? So like I know a lot of people will keep like an extra copy of the LR, you know, when they overpull them a million times, and you know they got them ready to, for like the free, you know, like SA5 stuff like that. I don't have anything like that. I just have the characters in my box, so I'm done. Now what do I do? I did not enjoy Link Level. Obviously, like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing the game constantly, building my team up, building my account up, and I mean that's GG. And now, I mean I can really complain about the power level system because it's like, I mean, there we go. Like that's I have a little bit of box space left. And I'll go over what I'm going to use that with and why I have not filled it up. A lot of times I get comments where people are like, "Oh, you complain about box space, you can't even fill your box up." Yes, I can. yeah, I can. I could clean it all the way up to my max within 2 seconds. Actually, it's not going to be tough to do. But there we go. I can't really raise this very much. I mean, when new characters come out, again, we'll go over, you know, future characters I'm going to get, like the type of characters I'll get. We'll get over that in 1 second. I still be able to go up a little bit, obviously, you know, with new Dokkan Awakenings, you know, when new stages come out, you know, clearing them for the first time, you do get points, but, I mean, that's pretty much GG. That's why I do wish, you know, many years ago, at this point, I said, like, I really think that they should give points for every EZA stage you do. That's probably what I'll do now. Is I guess I'll grind EZAs to 9.99. I mean, I'm done link leveling. I'll probably spend maybe like the next week or so just focusing on like the Whis event, building up some good equips. I recently got a level 5 additional level 5 dodge, which is fire. Those are, you know, so like I'm saving that probably for like 10th anniversary. I don't know. But we'll do some Whis, and I'll guess I'll go to 9.99 on EZAs, right? Like what else am I gonna do? Not play? Like not play the game? Like no way. All right, now when it comes to characters, right? So again, notice we have, I have 102 spaces in my box that are unutilized, right? So what I do with characters is I just simply do one of everything right there. That's what I'm doing for my box. I just keep one of every character, right? We could actually, let me flip over. There are Japanese players. So like obviously, JP players are pretty heavily limited with how high their power level can get, because of box space limitations, which, you know, they've sold on global exponentially more. Don't complain that I bring it up. It's a factual statement. Stop crying. It's a real thing, right? So like, there's limitations. Like about how much power level I have is pretty much like the limit. Now there are some Japanese players who are above me here. The Harry Turney on the Dokkan Info site has a power level leaderboard. Here, let me swap over. Okay. And then let's hit this. This is global NJP. So we could see the top power levels right here. You could see that these JP players are actually quite a bit above me. Now, I know exactly what they're doing, and then some of these global players are probably going to pass me pretty easily, because I'm sure some of these guys, Toxic, Jordan, Living Ichigo, my boy, a lot of these guys probably have way more box space than me, so like they could easily pass me. Unfortunately, the way they constructed the system, there's limitations to it. Now, what the JP players are doing, and I don't really want to do this. I mean, if I was able to actually compete for highest power level, I probably would. But, like, I mean, with Global having so much more box space is pointless, I think. But what they're doing is, we could look at the Buu Saga free-to-play characters. So, like, where is it? Yeah. this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? What those JP players are doing is their extra box space is filled up with like dozens of copies of this guy, who it's like, you know, he has his 7 links, and then you Dokkan Awaken, and he's got a bunch more, or excuse me, he transforms, he has a bunch more links. So this is a character, Goku doesn't have 7 links, he has 12 links in total that you could link level up, right? And then there's also this one over here, Hercule and Boo, they actually have more. This is a character, I believe they have 13 links, right? So they have their 7 right there, and then 6 brand new ones. So, like, what those players, I believe, are doing is just grinding up, you know, dozens of copies of these guys, because those 2 JP players at the top of that list, they should have right around exactly the same amount of box space as me, right? It's not like they have a lot more box space than me. We should be right around the same level. This is what they're doing, right? Which, I don't want to have 50 copies of this character. Remember a while back, some of you guys will remember this, that I had 150 of this guy, right? Again, it was a while back, but I had like 150 of this guy, link level 10, and I bobbed them all. So like you potentially, if box space was not a problem, that's 150, you know, level 10 link versions of that guy that I did have that you could just add to my power level 2. Kind of unfortunate. Hopefully they do add more to the system, but I mean, now we've had the system for, I mean, it's going on, you know, 3 years. So they probably aren't going to actually add any more to it. Now, what I'm going to be looking to do in terms of more characters I'm going to be grabbing, one in particular, I guess we could just go right back to Buu Saga. I've mentioned it several times. This character has never returned. And I don't, like since the 7th anniversary when they got their EZA, they have not returned. So, like, I don't even have their TUR in my box. I don't have this character in my box. I've been waiting for quite a while for this character to come back. And that goes with the 3rd anniversary character and stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm mainly going to be doing, right? Is, you know, filling in all the numbers for a lot of those characters. You know, we're going to have a carnival banner in a couple of days. So, you know, we'll do some summons on that carnival banner. And we'll see how things are going to look, right? Be able to get, you know, some extra characters I'll be able to link level at that time. But obviously, at this point, I, you know, have completed. Now, if box space wasn't an issue, the other thing I could do is chase a lot of these free-to-play characters, right? So again, even what I like to do with one of everything, right? Like, I could grab one right there. You know, like some of these, like, Super Strike characters. So maybe let's look at, like, the Saiyan Saga Vegeta, who is right here. So any zeros, right, if box space wasn't an issue for me, I would go, you know, fill in any zeros that you would see in here. So I could easily fill up, you know, within the blink of an eye, I could probably fill in another 1,000 box space spots. Actually, like, basically within the day, easily. Like, if I set out to it. So we'll see what's going to happen. Dokkan has been pretty good. They have given quite a lot of box space. Like, even within the last year. Like, I'm curious. I actually, let's take a look where I could look at how much box space I had. Maybe let's look at when I got like 2,500 max link level characters. When was this? That was 10 months ago. Let's go a little bit back. Let's do 2,300 and let's see how much box space I had. Yeah, okay. So like let's go ahead and jump right on over here. And we could take a look. So this is Limit Breaker Vegito is on it. So, you know, this was back in 2023 right here. Okay, so obviously my power level has gone up quite a bit since then. Wow. So this is November 27th. Okay, so we start there. Let's head over to my box. 3110. Yeah, so we could see Dokkan has given out a lot of like they've stepped it up. That's huge, man. All right, like almost 400 extra box space just in 1 year. So I mean that definitely is very exciting to see. But all right, guys, there it is. I'll try and get some 999 EZA stages. Before link leveling was instituted, before this was a thing in the game, I was doing that, by the way. Which was trying to get as far as I can in EZAs. So now that I'm done link leveling, we'll get back to that. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.